Hi everyone, Danae Anceso here, and I'm so glad to have you join me. I love to teach you guys about dynamic self-love, the chakra systems, shamanism, and energy. And today is going to be no different. I'm going to be talking to you about how our chakra systems are affected by when we are in love, and what that does for our Kundalini energy, and how that affects not only you, but your counterpart as well. So let's get started. So a lot happens when we fall in love with somebody. We have chemical reactions in our brain, we have physical reactions in our body, but did you know that your energy is affected as well? When you're in love with your divine counterpart, there's something incredible that happens to your chakra systems. What happens is men mostly reside in their lower chakras. And this is from the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus. Women tend to reside up in their upper chakras. So they tend to reside with their throat, their third eye, and their crown. Now that doesn't mean that you don't have energy going through all your chakra systems and your chakra wheels. But what it does mean is that men are predominantly in their lower and women predominantly in their upper. And what happens is that when we are in love, our heart chakra opens and a bridge occurs. Not just a bridge within our own bodies, but a bridge from ourself to the other person. So when our heart chakra opens, because this tends to be where most blocks are for people, or they're either too open or too closed in the heart chakra. It seems like lately a lot of people tend to be closed in the heart chakra. What happens when the heart chakra opens is that all of this Kundalini energy starts running up and down through all of our chakra wheels. And our energy centers are very empowered, and everything starts to function a lot better than it did before. Now, I'm not saying that people are running around feeling like they're half energized. No, a lot of people are very balanced, but being in love triggers the chakra centers to be even more active. It triggers a Kundalini energy that is, it's more powerful just because it's coming from love. I'm not talking about lust. I'm not talking about puppy love. I'm talking about when you enter into sacred union with somebody from an energetic level, when you're feeling absolute unconditional divine love. And it does happen a lot for couples when they meet their divine counterpart. This is what happens. This is why we're seeing such a surge of twin flames that are meeting each other and falling in love and coming into union, because the energy is triggered. The energy is needed to be elevated. We're vibrating at a higher rate when we're in love. Love is the highest vibration. Love is the most powerful force that there is. So when you meet somebody and you fall deeply, profoundly in love with them, and you're embodying what divine love is, what compassion is, your vibration is way up there. It's not just because you're in love, it's because of what it's done from the Kundalini aspect. So, divine masculine. Now, I want to say something. This doesn't just pertain to only men and women. Both men and women embody the divine masculine and the divine feminine within themselves. We all have those energies. So your divine counterpart may be a man or a woman. There's a lot of same-sex relationships. It doesn't matter. So this isn't just for people who are heterosexuals. So I just want to make sure that people understand and clarify that if you recognize yourself as divine feminine or divine masculine, or that you harness a little bit more of those energies, just that's where your body, where your energy is. And that's perfectly fine. That's okay. That's how it happens all the time. So we all embody the divine feminine, the divine masculine. So the divine masculine, they're hanging out in the lower chakras. Your root chakra is all about money and power and stability. Your sacral chakra is all about creativity and inspiration and giving birth to something, creation. Your solar plexus, that's your power center. That's where your self-confidence lies. That is where your compass is pointing you in the right direction. You know, when you get a gut feeling, that's coming from your solar plexus. your heart chakra. This is where we feel divine love for ourselves and for other people. This is where we experience that wonderful feeling that empowers us in all aspects. Throat chakra, that's where you're going to speak your truth. Third eye, this is where we are planning ahead. This is where we're looking towards the future. And this is also our intuition is up there. So this is women's intuition or divine feminine intuition, we want to call it. But this is allowing you to see everything with love. You can see all beings with love when your third eye is open. And crown chakra, this is our connection to the divine. This is where inspiration comes in. This is where we receive our divine guidance and where we are always connected and safe because we have that connection to the divine. So we have that ability to tap into source, to this infinite amount of knowledge. So what happens when a man and a woman come together and they're both engulfed in this amazing feeling of divine love? That heart chakra opens, and for the woman, she's able to come, let me rephrase, for the divine feminine, they're able to come more into their bodies, and all of a sudden their root chakra, their sacral chakra, their solar plexus are more activated. And this is where a lot of why women in particular, why we feel that drive to create, why when we meet someone that we genuinely love, it's like, oh my gosh, I want to make a baby with this person because that creation energy is moving like crazy. And so you want to create. Some people, if you don't choose to create a child, the couple decides to create something, whether it's from a business perspective or building a house or something. They're creating something together. They're combining their energies and making something magical with it. And for the men, or for the divine masculine, what happens when that heart chakra opens up is all of this energy that's been keeping them in their bodies, all of a sudden it's coming up more into their upper chakras, and they are really experiencing being more verbal about their emotions, being protective, feeling safe, feeling like they can open up about their emotions and their feelings, because all of that energy from the heart chakra is moving up, activating their third eye. A lot of men or divine masculine, they start to experience things that they haven't before. Maybe they start to see auras. Maybe they feel very intuitive when they haven't before, especially when it comes in terms of their twin flame or their divine counterpart or their sacred beloved. So then that crown energy is connected and they're feeling more connection to divine source. So all this energy, what happens is it's coming up from the earth, going into our root chakra, which is in our tailbone, moving up through the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, the crown, coming back out, down into the earth, coming back in. So this is the flow of our Kundalini energy. It's going back and forth like this. So what happens is when we are lovemaking with our counterpart, there's a second bridge that occurs that some people might not be aware of. But this bridge, it's not just the Kundalini energy running through people when they're consummating, when they're together. And so it's not just coming through all of their chakras together, but there's this bridge of energy that's in the form of an infinity symbol, and it's coming and flowing between their heart chakras. And this is creating a bridge that expands out beyond the couple. So this energy is moving back and forth in this infinity symbol, and it's opening up, it's radiating, and that love is spreading out more into the earth, into the world. What the couple can do with that energy is actually pretty profound. You can set intention with that energy. So when you are connected with your counterpart, when you are making love with your beloved, you guys can set an intention of what it is that you want to create or how you want your life to be, or just an expression of gratitude. And that infinite love, that infinite bridge that's built, is going to flow and radiate out to the universe. And you might be very surprised what you manifest. This is why there is such a thing as power couples. Very much so. They are rocking and rolling with business, with life, with money, with abundance, with good things, because they are in their power. They're in their power together. Their Kundalini energy is on point. So they're able to manifest at a rapid rate because of this energy that they're sending out to the universe that's going between them, going through them. They're just, when they're together, when they're consummating, they're together. They're like a big ball of energy, and it's just pulsing out to the universe, sending the signal of what it is that they want and they desire. So that is what happens when we are in love. That's what happens to our Kundalini energy. It's just like getting a power upgrade, getting a big surge of electricity through your body. And that's why love feels so good. Besides, obviously, what it's doing in the brain with the chemical reaction and so forth. But I'm talking about the energetic properties that happen when you're in love and you are consummating and making love with your beloved. You are a manifesting powerhouse. So I hope that after you watch this that you find the person that you love, and I hope that you can consummate what you want and create all the amazing and incredible things that live inside of you both in order to bring the highest good for the collective. So my name is Danae Anceso. Thanks for listening to me, and you guys have a wonderful day.